God. Okay.
Oh, turn off that goddamn phone. Tommy.
While chatting with Tommy, he offers to take you to a restaurant of your choosing. Well, hot damn. Hagen, varsågod. He suggests Casa Paella, a fancy place downtown. You've been curious about eating real paella after Ian dumped a can of tuna over some rice one night, insisting it was the classic Spanish dish. Since both you and Tommy might end up drinking, he offers to hire a car service for the evening. Go on a date with Tommy.
Not interested.
Excited but nervous about dining at an upscale restaurant, you iron your shirt and jeans and socks.
Oops. Down. Up.
You poop out of the apartment. You pop out of the apartment as a luxury sedan with tinted windows pulls up.
Oh, this is the rich guy.
This is the actual rich guy, apparently. As you approach the car, the driver, shrouded by pulled down black leather cap, opens the door for you. As you're driven to Tommy's condo, you notice the vehicle's clean leather scent and enjoy its gentle ride. This is way nicer than I was expecting. I'm glad you appreciate it, sir. What a big head!
Yay.
Driver turns onto a posh street and stops in front of the stately brick apartment building. The sight of it impresses and intimidates you. Like a dick. Well, let him know we're here. You send the granite stairway to the front door, a shot of anxiety in your gut. Ringing the doorbell, you're greeted by Thomas.
Oh no.
You give him the once over and struck by two unavoidable observations. First of all, his height. His profile wasn't lying about him being 6.6 feet. Second, you can't help but gulp at the size of the bulge in his pants. He gives you a quick hug, of course. Lawrence. Nice to meet you, Lawrence. Let's get going. I'm famished. The driver opens the door for you and Tommy. You know where Casa Paella is? I do, sir. Tommy squeezes himself into the back seat with you. By the way, call me Tommy, please. I only go by Thomas professionally. Okay, I go by Lawrence, like, all the time. Laugh a little too hard at your joke, then cringe inside for laughing. You quickly change the subject. You know, I've gone by Casa Paella 100 times, but I've never been in. Are you a big paella fan? Yeah, well, actually no. Okay, honestly, I wouldn't know. I've only tried the kind that uses canned tuna. A bold, if unusual twist. I believe it was served, I was served a bogus version by an untrained paella charlatan. Sounds like you may have been defrauded. There's no place in any list decided for false paellas. I agree, it's like frozen dairy dessert or cheese food. These are insults to the culinary traditions that have developed these recipes. Well, you're in for a treat tonight. The food at Casa Paella is superb. So I never found out what you do for a living.
Second, I just realized something. There you go.
Oh, great. You guys get to have music. So I never found out what you do for a living. I'm a prosecutor with the county.
Prosecutor?
Prosecution! Sedan swerves into a new lane. Is everything okay up there? Driver swerves the car again. Just peachy. The car jolts you brush against Tommy's thighs. You and Tommy apologize and grin at each other. That sounds like high caliber work, mister. How do you like it? I love it. Every day poses a new challenge. You try your best to uncover the hidden truth of a case, put it into context, and attempt to find a solution that leaves the injured party with some form of fair restitution. Yes, I see. Then you try to make sure that justice has been served. The car swerves. That sounds... I feel like the driver is gonna do something shitty.
Me too.
That sounds very fulfilling. I mean, if someone's guilty, that person needs to be punished. That would make me very anxious. I mean, how can you be sure that you're not persecuting an innocent person? A lot of the time, you're not 100% sure. You have to do the best with what you've got. That's why we have a judicial... Fuck off. We have a justice system with advocates for each side. There's no better way, short of the judge possibly having psychic powers.
Yeah.
So you must have doubts about things some of the time, right? Of course, but that's part of the job. Every career has its own price to pay. I have to accept the responsibilities and keep moving forward. The driver laughs.
That was creepy. He actually laughed.
Oh no! Oh, great. Wonderful.
You and Tommy look up in surprise.
Oh, sorry, I was just having a great time driving. I love this job.
Fuck you.
He blasted a horn to express his enthusiasm. Honk!
He did.
Gazer turns to Tommy. I think we're being kidnapped.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds exciting if stressful. It is indeed. You have to learn to thrive on that stress, otherwise it will destroy you. Sometimes the pressure of all the parties who are counting on you, the victim, their family, the police, society at large, becomes daunting. You need to have ways to blow off that steam. How do you do that? Jack off!
Yes.
All kinds of ways.
Haven't missed a day.
Reading, or sometimes going on a nice date like this.
Oh.
At any rate, that's enough about me for the moment. Tell me, what are you studying? Okay, are you guys not paying attention?
English.
English! Great, what do you plan to do after you graduate?
English.
English! Well, almost every industry is English related to a degree. Communication is the most fundamental skill across so many different areas. Careers!
English.
I could go into marketing, communications, human resources, management. There's no end to what I could do. And not only do I have a multitude of options, but those who communicate with typically succeed to a far greater degree than those who don't. Yeah.
I think the maker of this game studied English.
Yeah, what made you think so? The big words or the fucking this?
All of it.
It's a little, not to sound like I'm cross-examining you on the witness stand, but you haven't really answered my question. It's because I don't have a clue. He chuckles. Listen, don't worry about it. You never know what sort of opportunities will turn up, especially when you're getting kidnapped.
Gay.
That's not gay. Anyone can get kidnapped. What the fuck?
Gay.
Only gay people are target. You feel the car speed up, glance at the driver, wondering what caused him to accelerate.
Don't.
What? Notice that you aren't anywhere near the city.
This looks like a nice
beautiful
restaurant.
Background.
This looks like a nice restaurant.
The best. Excuse me, driver. We appear to be going the wrong way. The car whips down a nearly hidden dirt road. It's the scenic route, sir. I don't recall requesting a scenic route. The driver says nothing, just stares at it and speeds down the road toward the hill faster and faster like a man possessed. Shallow dirt hills roll into view. You and Tommy eye each other, alarmed. Stop this car, are you listening? Pull over now or I'm calling the police. Driver pulls behind a hill out of view of the road. Snaps the brake, both of you are careening forward and you see Tommy's phone flying out of his hand. Tommy picks up his phone. I've got no coverage. You glance at your phone. Oh no, we're getting murdered.
Yeah, that do I.
The driver yanks his chauffeur license from the glove compartment and throws it at Tommy. Can't believe you don't remember me. Tommy stares at the license. Daryl, John, Michael, Vane? Oh no, it's Batman. Yes, I remember. I mean, how could I forget? You had 4 first names. The driver reaches under the seat and produces a pistol, which he waves back and forth at the two of you.
Oh, nice.
You dirty gays! I'm gonna kill you! Who is this guy? Prosecuted him a year or 2 ago. try 5 years. That's alright, I was fresh out of law school at the time. Tommy looks pale. One of my very first cases. Get out of the fucking car! You and Tommy exit the cab. What a nice date. It's the best one.
Yeah, best date.
You and Tommy exit the cab, eyes locked on Daryl, John, Michael, Wayne. Daryl, John, Michael, Wayne glares at the two of you. There, I was just doing my job as a persecutor. Let's be fair about this. Fair? All you care about is winning. You forced me to take a plea bargain even though I was innocent. I didn't force you. We gave you a choice. What? Between 15 years if I was convicted or 5 if I pleaded guilty? What sort of justice is that? It's one of the ramifications having a legal system in which I don't give a damn. My wife divorced me right after the trial. Listen, whatever happened, it already happened. Just she was pregnant at the time. I don't even know what my little girl looks like. You put the gun down right now. We can forget about this. If you put it, sure, just jump back in where I left off, right? Easy for you to say. Do you realize how screwed I am? I couldn't get my old job back. I had to lie just for the privilege of wearing this stupid cap. Look, I know things may seem pretty hopeless right now, but shut up! The driver motions to you. You enjoying your buddy's speech here? He's quite the talker. 5 years ago, he convinced me I'd get a better deal if I just pleaded guilty, even though I was innocent. He didn't give a shit about whether I was actually guilty or not. All he wanted to do was win his case. Are you okay with the fact that your friend ruins the lives of the innocent? Well, Let's tell me who stares at you frozen. There are no perfect systems in the world. Crime and punishment, including if you're innocent, is appalling. I think amends need to be made. Oh well, shit happens. I don't know.
Don't know.
I don't know. Oh no.
There's no perfect system in this kind of yeah, this system we have in the system they have in the US is as far from perfect as you can get. Before getting shut down or just we can't have prisons anymore.
There's no perfect systems. I really.
Maybe it's a trick. Maybe we're supposed to have sex with the driver.
I doubt it. You can't even see his eyes.
Let me give it a second. I need to save this.
Yeah, this is. Oh, I'm sweating. This is scary.
Thank you very much.
You see, Mr. Prosecutor, and your friend here agrees with me. Thanks, Lawrence. Really, just thanks. Well, he's got a gun! I'm not trying to take sides in this. I mean, I don't know the details. How could I possibly say? At least he admits that he doesn't know Prosecutor. He doesn't just barge ahead for the sake of doing his job. Oh, yeah, I try not to barge. Definitely not a barger. Leave him alone, Daryl. Are you just going to murder an innocent bystander? This kid doesn't seem like anybody would miss him. Stand-byer? Doesn't seem like anyone would miss him. That's not true. There's Slurpee. Who the hell is Slurpee?
Philbird.
My fish? Yeah.
There's Philbird? Who the hell is Philbird?
Tommy shrugs his shoulders and gives Daryl a beats me look. He's my brother, my little broski. Can't feed himself. I'm his caretaker. If you kill me, you're going to end 2 lives. The driver cocks his gun. Apologies to you and Philbert. Daryl, listen to me. As a persecutor, I never take my position lightly. You made it sound like I'd be locked up for life if I said I was innocent. How could I expect? What could I do except plead guilty? If we can find some contrary evidence, if the DNA exonerates you, something that proves you're innocent, you may be due restitution. Due restitution? This is my restitution! There are fingers the trigger. You try to keep the conversation going.
Oh, damn.
Despite the tragedy of what happened to you, a lot of people in the system are trying to do the right thing. The system are imperfect because people are imperfect. Regardless, society must serve the greatest benefit to the greatest number of people. It's hard but an unavoidable truth. Don't do the crime if you can't do it the time.
Oh.
I mean, I don't know.
I would say don't do the crime anyway, but
Don't do anything. Just don't do it.
be nice.
Don't do the thing. But a very reasonable thing to say. You're like a robot. Maybe I should unplug you. But I was just learning how to love. Tommy groans. Don't provoke him, Lawrence. So you think this is funny? Sorry, it seemed like you used to laugh. No offense. Okay, now I'm laughing. Laughing at your stupid, miserable
You have
life.
died. The end.
Okay, cool.
It's not even the date has ended, it's just the end.
We're dead. We're dead.
Oops.
Dead.
But I was just learning to love. That means the series is over, right?
Yeah, well, okay. See you guys next series. Bye, everybody.